In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast.
Not going to swear.
No.
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes.
So I
You can
don't
do
know
it.
if I can fill 2 minutes or not, but I can fill some time without swearing because it's
Okay.
talking about making pizza.
Okay.
I got the opportunity this weekend to have a wood fire baked pizza on an outdoor pizza oven.
Okay.
And you guys have seen it. It's at a ranch in South Texas, and it's big, giant wood fire pizza oven that's
Sure.
outside. So this past weekend, we got to make pizzas on it. And so
Yeah.
we made our own dough, put all of our own toppings on it, started the fire. We sat there for like, I don't know, hour and a half getting this fire ready. Because it's got to be at the right temp and it's got to be
Sure.
like preheated and all the stones on the inside going to be clean and all that stuff. And so we went through this whole process. It took like 3 hours to make pizza for lunch. And it was probably one of the best pizzas I've ever ate.
Really?
Like I've had like pizza from really good places in Italy and they were phenomenal because they use similar ovens.
Sure.
This one, right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big coal fire pizza guy.
Yeah.
I like that coal fire crust.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's like this, and it was perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
Like perfectly. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So
Actually, I was supposed to make pizza on the grill this weekend. But I got really lazy and didn't want to. And I looked at Haley and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do it. She's like, no. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. So I made beer cheese dip
nice.
instead. Yeah.
That's really good.
Which was delicious.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. But yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways,
And what are we smoking?
what are we smoking
Yes.
right now? Well,
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you. Because this episode is brought to you by warfightertobacco.com, where you can go over there and use that code FTFO, score you that sweet 15% off. And right now I am enjoying the Warfighter 762 Field Sumatra, which is kind of my standard go-to on the show, as most people know.
Yeah.
How about you? What you got?
I got a 556 Field Connecticut Shade.
I just finished the Lancero of that.
I have the same,
Yeah.
which is very unusual for me.
It really
Yeah,
is.
because-
That's
You just smoked a risotto a minute ago. You
I
go
know,
from
it's good.
risotto to that? Do you even taste that?
Not really.
he started with a risotto today.
That's how he does.
Yeah.
Oh, you're smoking the same
Yeah, I
thing.
got the same thing. Shade as well.
Oh, wow. How am I the heavy guy right now?
Because you're actually not.
Yeah.
In which way?
Well, you're probably the heaviest in weight. Hey, fuck you, man. It's past 2 minutes. Fucking Justin tried to get me on the wear joke a little while ago.
Yeah.
Because I lost weight.
Yeah.
And he was like, where? And I was like, muscle? I haven't lifted in forever. Like, I know where. I
Well, I
lost
found
mine.
it because
The muscle part?
traveling. No,
Yeah.
no, not the muscle part.
It's crazy how much you fucking like gain when you're on travel.
Yeah.
When you move a lot and you're fucking like, it's fucking fast food, bro. That's all it is. Shit's terrible for you.
I had tacos twice. It was good.
See, that's fun.
Yeah.
I could have tacos all the time.
Yeah.
I'm good with that because it's such a there's such a spectrum when it comes to tacos. Like, do you have fish tacos? Because that's not the same thing as having carne asada or having fucking white people taco night with like ground beef. You know what I mean? Like, those are 3 different assortments of tacos right there, all of which are delicious. So, what else? Icy Tech coolers. For those who get it, go to icytech.com. Use that code FreedomFriends10. That gets you 10% off there. And of course, owellness.us, which saved me on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Good God. Yeah. I was hurting, man. Wellness for all those CBD treats and ease. Go over there. FreedomFriends25 is your code. Score your quarter off your order there. Fuck, boys. Hey, you guys want to like go like, you know, like balloon shooting or something? Anybody interested in some
I'm
balloon
surprised that wasn't a hold my beer situation.
shooting? Yeah.
Oh, is that 60,000 feet?
Still, I guarantee there were some rounds fired at
Oh, there probably
there
were.
were
Oh, dude, it went through
Absolutely.
Montana and South Dakota and shit. I guarantee you there were some rednecks. Like, I got it.
Yeah.
Just peppering fields from fucking miles away. Like,
This,
Yeah.
I just sent one. You can probably plug it in on the screen. But this is my idea of what I think everybody should be doing to the balloon or should have been doing to the balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I just saw that. Somebody put that in the group, in the Freedom Friends group.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I think, matter of fact, I think it was Chris Freeman threw that up there. It's funny. Just little butthole suns.
Yeah.
Just sun your butthole.
Right.
I hear it's good for you. So, anyways, I'm Mikey. That's Scott. There's John. Jazz isn't with us, but of course, we have the always sexy Dave
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. Fucking A. Fucking A. What'd you guys get into this weekend?
I went to Nashville to a battalion reunion or ball, I guess. Brigade ball. Yeah. So
Oh, that was... Michelle was just telling me about this. I didn't know she was talking about this weekend. I thought she was talking about like an old school fucking back when he was in.
no,
Hilarious. That's awesome.
that was this weekend.
She said, so do you even remember the ball? Because from what I hear, you guys started drinking around 8 a.m.
We did. And then shout out to Bar Cigar Especial in Nashville. We hung out there for a minute. He had very good bourbons. And then smoked some cigars before the ball. And then, yeah, it was a good time. I saw a bunch of guys. Like I saw a PL from
1864.
1999.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Back in my day,
I
we
used
didn't
that.
give him so many rights.
No, we had what do you call that? The rules of engagement, They were shitty when I was in.
Yeah.
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 We had to win hearts and minds.
They've been shitty for a long time.
Yeah. So
The whole idea behind ROE is fucking
They
terrible.
weren't bad in the beginning of the first deployment.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
That was good.
Well, because in 2003, we were fighting a uniformed force.
Yeah.
It was real easy.
And after that, it was military is male with a weapon.
For a month or two.
And then it was if they pointed it at you, and then it was they have to shoot at you first.
So you guys had different rules.
Yeah.
So Fallujah was wonderful.
Fallujah was different.
Yeah.
That was rules of engagement for one operation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that
because
was very well prepped.
As soon as I left Fallujah,
It got back to being
we
dumb.
were like, what do we do with all these people around? We can't kill these people? Okay.
Yeah,
It was
we
like,
went
oh,
into
shit.
Missoula after the Marines were there, and we had winning the hearts and minds at that point. But the Marines killed everybody. So there was a lot of upset people.
Sorry.
Yeah. It was hard to win the hearts and minds.
I have a patch on my range bag that says "Make Missoula Great Again."
right.
Yeah.
So I think we're a little past that at this point.
Yeah,
Very much
yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't age well.
Yeah.
No,
Before
not
we get
really.
too far into it, speaking of cigar shops, if you're in Arizona this weekend, Friday, the 10th, I'll be doing an event at the Yard Cigar Bar in Phoenix. And
Nice.
Saturday, the 11th, I'll be doing an event at Cigar Therapy during the day from noon to 4, and then in the evening at Trevor's in Scottsdale.
Nice.
So if you're out there, come see me.
Fucking A. So Haley got invited to a bachelorette party this year from a friend of hers that she has known forever. And they're doing it in Scottsdale. And I was like, why?
So it could be the most expensive one ever.
Yeah, right. I was like, why the fuck?
What time of year are they doing it?
Like August or some shit. And I was like, Haley's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go. And I was like, is it the heat or is it the fact that it's in Scottsdale? She's like, mixed bag, like,
Yeah.
but her job might take her out there anyways. So if she's like, if I can pull a work trip out of it, maybe I'll hang out, but
Yeah.
type of thing. But
I don't miss Scottsdale.
no, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
It can be fun. It's just not the cheapest fun.
Who's dinging?
It's my watch.
He didn't put that on silent, did
Nobody's perfect. And some of us don't care.
You swipe up and then you hit the
I
third
know
button.
how to turn my watch on.
For all of you that are listening, keep checking your own watches or phones. Sorry, that's just Scott.
he?
That's why I do it. It's funny.
How do you work this thing? Good God. So yeah, I had a Saturday. I had an event. Shout out to Ernie's in Cibolo. Ernie's is a bar out there, and it's a good place. I liked it. I had fun with it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's very similar to that to the one that we all spent St. Patty's at a few years ago, the day before the lockdown. But yeah, it was it was all right. And then A lot of good support out there for the organization for Hero Sports.
They just put a post up, said they raised $1,530.
Yeah.
How was the Chili's?
Okay, so it's the first year, so small turnout. So there was only 4 Chili's there, right? 3 of them were there from the jump, from the get go. Then 1 showed up towards the end of the evening before the judging happened, though. And so the first one that I tried, it was like meat sauce. You know, it was just like a meat sauce. It was very greasy. Didn't taste bad, but it was like spicy spaghetti sauce to me. And I was like, it's not bad, but okay. I go to the next one. The next one tasted like salsa, which would have been great on like a Frito pie or something. But it was just, and it was spicier. I liked the spice in it, but it was fucking like salsa. Like it was tomato heavy. And I was like, The third one, super chunky, very, very good. Again, though, meat sauce, man. Like it didn't taste like chili. Like it was like, dude, I need spaghetti noodles with this. Like
I had leftover chili we could have thrown in.
Right?
Probably would have won.
Probably would have won. Because so the lady who showed up, the lady and this guy who showed up, it was like his mom's recipe from back in the day. And I was like, oh, so somebody knows what chili powder is. Good. All right. And so as soon as I tried it, I was like, yeah, I handed her my ticket. And so they gave you like a wristband to try the chili. Then you got a ticket for like fan favorite.
Okay.
And I was immediately like, yep, you fucking are hands down.
So did the person who won, was it also the fan favorite?
No.
Really?
But I think that's because they showed up at the end.
And so they didn't get enough of the fan favorite ones.
Right.
So the person that showed up at the end won.
They won for best chili.
Okay.
Because it was hands down the best chili. But I think the fan favorite they'd already collected enough tickets before they showed up. So, and the fan favorite was he was a veteran. He was a good dude. Like he actually was from North Carolina and just happened to be in the area and was like, I'll do a chili cook off while I'm here. and the fan favorite got a free bar tab. So, you know, that's cool.
I might have entered if I was here.
Yeah, right? Like
drinks for everyone.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm getting in it next year because my chili would have smoked all 4 of those. Absolutely smoked it.
Well, we're drinking on your tab next year.
Yeah.
And we're all going to pull for your chili to win.
just
stack the fucking deck.
Right? You guys didn't say how big the bar tab was. You invited us. You reap what you sow.
That'd be funny. But like, here's a free drink. Well, the fan favorite goes to this guy.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so it was a good time. Met some fun people there. It was all right. But again, I was on my feet the whole time. Yeah. So Sunday, just my fucking spine reminded me, "Hey, dickhead, you're 41."
Yeah.
And so maybe chill the fuck out. And it was a wellness time.
Yeah.
It was a wellness freeze gel time. And I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God, man.
Somebody sounds old.
Yeah. I feel old. It's not the fucking years, it's the mileage, man.
That's all right. I'll join that club in a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah. You hitting the big 4-0?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at you. He's already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of middle-aged fucking weirdos sitting around with microphones in our face.
For some reason, all you fucks
people
like
still fucking listen to us.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck? Matter of fact, I ran into a fan of the Freedom Friends this weekend at that event. And he was like, dude, I like your podcast. I was like, what? Why? And he's like, oh, it's great, man. I was like, all right, well, I appreciate you. And we do appreciate it. We do. We appreciate the fuck out of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about balloons. What do you got for us, Justin?
Damn, let's not.
So, what I got pulled up for y'all right now is earlier before the show, Scott was asking if China had spoken about the balloon. And here it says, China on Monday accused the United States of indiscriminate use of force in shooting down a suspected Chinese spy balloon, saying it seriously impacted and damaged both sides' efforts and progress in stabilizing Sino-U.S. relations. Which I'm confused how we did damage on shooting down a spy balloon.
Yeah.
That
Do you know
that
why?
baffles me.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because they waited 8 days to shoot it down. They
Yeah.
let it cross the entire United States.
That's how we...
No, but so at that point, right, China can say, no, it just went off course. We weren't spying on anything.
Yeah.
But if they shot it down right away and they were like, yeah, we got your spy balloon, bro. Like, sorry you didn't get any good data. They're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it made it the whole fucking way.
Like traversed over nuclear sites.
Over everything.
Like
And then
everything.
the
Through the
best part is
heartland.
that when it first came about that there was a Chinese spy balloon going over the United States, right? China put out a thing being like, oh, wasn't, well, we didn't mean to do that. We're sorry. CNN took it and ran with it and was like, oh, China's apologizing because their balloon went off course. Right. So China already set this narrative up from day fucking one, and Biden played right fucking into it the whole time.
Why
Well,
we
it's
should
easy to fool a guy that fucking acts like a child
we
with
should
fucking downs.
We should send our own spy balloon over China.
Well, that's like,
I think we should. I think
how
we
do
should
you
be going
control,
really fast though.
how do you control a narrative? You set the narrative. You make the decisions to choose which way that narrative goes. China made those decisions. The U.S. did not make those decisions when it came to this balloon.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also haven't seen any valid reason on why they said it took so long. Like that it could have caused damage, and I was like,
So I
what?
saw something about that.
Yeah.
There was concern one that it might have an agent like a pathological agent in
Mhm.
there, like some kind of pathogen.
Oh, somebody watched Batman. Okay.
Right.
Great.
Right. EMP attack.
Mhm.
That's literally the best way to do an EMP attack is from that altitude. You throw an EMP, you can fucking shut down grids.
Yeah. So we let them 8 days. Okay. Here. No,
Right.
no, not there. Okay. They didn't do it over there.
Right.
Maybe
Like,
no, they didn't do it here.
Yeah.
You know what I
like,
mean?
Yeah.
And then the biggest bullshit was, we haven't shut it down yet because of the debris.
That's the one
And
that
I
I
was
kept
like,
seeing.
get fucked. The
Yeah.
debris, it's over fucking Yellowstone. What's it gonna hit?
Yeah.
Like, there's
Right.
fucking literally. You
Look,
shoot it down when it's over Wyoming or fucking.
So-
Exactly.
Which
When
I'm
it-
pretty sure is Greek for big empty square any fucking way.
When it crossed
Like,
into Alaskan airspace, why wasn't anything done? It's not going to change course. The trade winds don't go the other way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it crossed into U.S. sovereign territory.
Well, did China say what the balloon was?
They tried to say it was a weather balloon that blew off course. That was their initial thing. And then it was like, just kidding. It's definitely, you know what they down know though? They know exactly where our fucking air patterns fly. So if they do want to release a pathogen,
So all
real
that they were
fucking
doing
simple.
is testing reaction,
yeah,
right? And not only was it a military reaction, what we were going to do, it was a leadership reaction of the United States.
yeah, I agree
You know
with
what
that.
I mean?
I agree
Like,
with that.
Say that
Thank
was
God that F-22 pilot didn't miss.
say it was a bomb.
Right.
Say it was an EMP, right?
Yeah.
They had 8 days to figure out when they wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know,
So, and why didn't Canada do anything?
because they don't give a fuck.
It was
Like
over.
this ain't. We don't have a dog in this fight.
Yeah.
It ain't us. Like, I guarantee.
Well, what did they actually see?
What do you mean?
China.
Well, it had nothing to do with that.
Well, what bothered me is like it's not a secret where our nuclear sites are.
No, and
Like,
they're
they're-
underground. You're not going to see anything.
Yeah, but they're still there, man. Like they're still they're in that area, and it flew right the fuck over them.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 bases it flew over and nothing. That blows my mind. That's restricted airspace already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're just letting a foreign fucking government fly a fucking craft of any sort through our fucking restricted airspace?
Right.
Fuck off, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like that's terrifying. And that's why I'm like,
I think the
Whatever,
word
man.
you're looking for is more disappointing.
Yeah.
So I am willing to bet, though,
it sucks. It just sucks.
that
Mhm.
the
Like-
military or intelligence agencies on our side gathered a lot of information off of that,
Well,
off
they-
of letting it go that long.
That's what they say. They say that they blocked any transmissions and gathered intel the whole time. But
Yeah. I would, okay. I called fucking bullshit on that.
yeah.
I think that's PR trying to
damage control.
cushion the blow of
Yep.
this thing.
Yeah.
And do y'all know who released the information that was a Chinese spy balloon?
Hmm.
Because what I've been reading is it didn't come from the White House, but they did know of it, and there was nothing put out anywhere. And
Well, the thing
I'm
is,
curious who released
I think
it.
civilian populace saw it first.
That's
And
how
like
the
it
word
got,
out.
and yeah, like this, like, so the military were like, oh, wait, what? And then they looked into it and they're like, oh shit. So, because I think there was already videos of the fucking thing
Yeah.
when it was coming over at
Jesus.
Montana.
That's fucking
And stuff.
That's terrifying.
Because-
Because the
Yeah.
fact that it's dudes that are just looking up, being like,
The moon's usually over there, Steve. What the fuck
Well,
is that?
here. What is that?
That, and they said that the Pentagon knew about it a couple days before they told Biden. And then he's like, no, I told them to shoot it down, but they waited. I don't know why they waited. That's what he's saying.
Well, he didn't give them the clearance to shoot it till Wednesday.
Yeah, but they didn't shoot it till Friday.
Oh, I know. But that because at that point it's already over half the United States, and then
Yeah.
they were looking at damage control if we drop it right now. Because originally, from what I read, originally the plan was they're going to shoot it with 20 millimeter.
Yeah.
Poke a bunch of holes in a balloon, let it soft landing, call it a day.
Yeah.
Then I heard somewhere that they said that they can't triangulate where it would land, so they're waiting, which is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basic math.
Hi, Jump Master here. Who's shitty at math?
That's
yes, you
basic
fucking
math,
can.
right?
Yes, you can. Do a streamer
then-
drop, dude.
So then what it came down to was it was at 60,000 feet, and they can't fly an aircraft that high
That's
to
bullshit.
take it out
That's bullshit.
with guns.
That's bullshit.
I get it. So then they decided to take F-22 Raptor with the newest, most high-speed air-to-satellite missile. Not even air-to-air missile. Air-to-satellite missile.
Yeah.
But the only thing it could lock onto, well, it wasn't the balloon. It was on, was because it's
The equipment.
the equipment.
Yeah.
So it locked onto the harnesses that were holding the balloon and the rigging. And so it hit that and then dropped all the fucking equipment.
Yeah.
Right. So everything, all the stuff that they're actually trying to capture,
Into the ocean.
well, it didn't matter where, because at that point, whether it hits the ground or the ocean from
Yeah.
that height and that speed, it's like fucking landing on concrete no matter what.
Yeah.
But it's like, you could have done this in a way where it would have been a soft landing. You could have gathered all your fucking information.
Yeah.
Or you do that.
Dude, it's just another example of this of this military's or this administration's failure to fucking take threat seriously. All right, it's Afghanistan 2.0. It's the same mentality.
Like,
You know,
here's what
like,
I don't
let's
get.
pussyfoot around shit, and it's
How
not going
long?
to help.
How long is it going to take? Say there's like a Red Dawn situation where there's paratroopers.
God, I
coming.
hope so.
How long is it going to
I've
take?
dreamed of that since the 80s.
I know.
I know. How long is it going to take the military to react before versus civilians? Like,
Oh, that motherfuckers be bloating on the ground by the time the military shows up.
Yeah, I agree. The National Guard will show up and be like, "Oh yeah, you can pick up all these dead bodies now anytime."
Yeah.
Like here you go, pal.
Yeah, this is the
Where's
first
all the
National Guard dude
AKs?
that walks up like, bro, what ammo you got? I need that. You're not going to need it. I need that.
Yeah, right? Like,
my ROE is different than yours.
Yeah.
oh, is Babe calling? Babe's calling Justin. Just popped up on our screen.
You know, it's funny because like they could have put anybody in a room and been like, hey, we got this balloon. Just floating at 60,000 feet. How do you want to get it down? Right. And it literally been like, shoot it. And then let's take a hook and hook that, like hanging from a rope from a helicopter. And let's fucking snag that bitch and then land it.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
here's my thing.
Like,
That's what I would have did with it anyways. I would have just, because it's a balloon, right? I would have flown a freaking, because there's hooks. Like that's how they do fucking midair refuel. Just get the hook out, snag that bitch, land.
I think on
You don't even need to shoot
aircraft,
it down.
I think the aircraft would be going too fast.
No, remember the ground to air recovery or air?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
Skyhook.
The skyhook.
Skyhook. Yeah.
Skyhook that bitch.
Skyhook
right?
that bitch. Like, yeah.
Why not?
Straight up Batman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I'm so
Now-
disappointed.
On the other hand, it was really cool to see live footage of an F-22 shooting it out of the sky, though.
Yeah, that is
'Cause
awesome.
That video was cool.
That was. I like the rednecks that were straight up.
Yeah.
Look at this thing, man! Oh shit, that's bullets. Like that was great.
Yeah. I think for a public service announcement, people should know the difference between rockets, missiles, grenades, and bullets.
Yeah, hit them with them. Go
Well,
ahead, teach a class.
I don't want to. But there's a difference, people.
Yeah,
That was a missile fired at it, not a rocket, not a bullet, not a grenade.
which sucks. They should have went to guns.
That would have been cool too.
Yeah, just watch tracers rip that thing apart. I'd have been like,
and then it light on fire. And
yeah, I'd have been like, fuck yeah. But just like John said, if you'd put one round through it,
yeah,
it would have slowly floated to the ground, and it'd have been all good. Like,
And an F-22 can get that high. I was just looking at.
oh yeah,
oh yeah, easily. So
we know they can. It did.
I didn't think it was that high because I guess I didn't take.
65,000 feet is the limit.
I didn't think about how fucking big that balloon actually was,
It's
but it was
fucking massive.
fucking huge. Yeah. Like to be able to be seen, like we're talking, it's like the size of this building big.
Well, they were saying that the payload that it was carrying was almost 100 feet in length.
Oh, the
Whatever the fuck
Satellite.
it was.
It looked like a satellite.
yeah.
Yeah, it just sensors is all it was.
Yeah.
But it was 100 feet in length. What I'd like to know is if it was steerable.
I bet it was solar panels.
Oh, it probably was, but was it steerable?
Well, it had kind of a wing type shape. You'd think it would be able to
Maybe.
turn.
Because like the path that it went,
It was awfully specific.
you know what I mean?
It was awfully specific. I don't know, dude. I like I said, I'm just so fucking. I'm so disappointed. I'm just. Ugh. See, like, let's look at some pics. Yeah, if that's 100 feet, right there, that balloon is fucking massive.
Well, if you could see it at 60,000 feet,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you look at a fucking a commercial airline, right? At 35,000 feet,
Yeah.
and it's a dot.
yeah,
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously these are zoomed in, they're telescopic lenses and shit like that, but still.
yeah.
Go to the one right below that. Pew.
Yeah, but you see on the bottom of that image is all the fucking
Yeah.
all the shit that we wanted to take a look at is falling.
Yeah, but we don't need to see how it works mechanically, and I'm sure they can pull off. They'll know what it is by.
Do they though? I guarantee you that China is well further advanced in technology and shit like this than we
You
are.
say that, and we just shot down a balloon. I'm just throwing that out there.
But we let the balloon cross the entire United States.
That doesn't mean that China's more advanced. It
Yeah,
just means
'cause-
we had our head.
I mean, because we have like stealth fighters over China, probably.
I'm not talking about our level of stealth fighter jets.
Like I guarantee you the
I'm
SR-71
let's
flew
put the
over China a
latest
time or
technology
two.
on the oldest transport vehicle.
Yeah,
because it moves the slowest, we
We're
can capture the most amount of information.
Fresh out of blimps.
the fucking Hindenburg. How is this in comparison to the Hindenburg disaster? You were there.
Looks less like a football, more like a baseball.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Remember when I made that picture? I made a picture of you standing by the Hindenburg. That was a good one.
It was a good one.
That was a
One
good
of my faves.
Yeah. I also did that to Sam. Same picture. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, so yeah, I saw this one too.
What is this?
An airman got free tits. You know, because you can complain
Was
in
that?
the
Is it
military.
it's a she or
It
he?
is a she.
Oh, well, that's.
And the young
okay.
lady got free tits via the United States government,
I'm fine with that.
and then made her way to the old casting couch.
Fucking Christ. I absolutely love that first line.
Yeah. Yeah. U.S. Air Force veteran got more than a ribbon rack on her chest thanks to her military service. And it's helping her to launch her adult entertainment career from an
The
all too
scene was
familiar
dubbed
sofa.
Air Force to anal.
Love it. Love it. Man.
So how did she pull that off?
During your tenure in the Air Force, LaRose was reportedly very popular.
Oh, I can't imagine why. Once again, like I said last fucking week or week before about the fucking cop, why are we surprised that a chicken uniform's a whore? Like, just saying.
Oh, there it is.
You know-
the former
oh,
airman's
yeah, there-
story is
yeah.
not a singular incident.
Yeah, look at the one right below it. Army sergeant had the military give her implants for her mental health, and then started
Doing
doing.
adult entertainment on active duty. Yeah. It's a thing, man. Like, if I'd have known this,
and I
dude,
joined the Army to get fucking college money.
Yeah.
Fuck.
dude, we could have got dick implants,
I
man.
know, right?
Been like, I need a dick transplant for my mental health,
Just take Barry Woods. He's not using it anymore.
right? Big fucking old hog.
Can I get some ice?
Can you imagine how fucking funny that'd be? You drop your pants and you got a fucking massive black dong hammer.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Right? The fucking surprise on their faces.
To go with
Good
different
God.
colored
Yeah,
one.
it would be like half white and it would change color.
I want like I want like zebra stripes.
Like it's an extension.
Yeah. You just add it on.
Get the barber pole going.
Got 1 inch of white and 7 of black. It's weird. I don't know.
Just doing the best I can with what I got.
Easy, Ron Jeremy. Jesus. 8 inches. Where the fuck am I going to get 7 more inches? You think 6 inches grows on trees? Wait, what? Yeah. God bless her.
John, can you pass that Jameson down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I finish this one, I'm going to move on to this as well.
Oh, John, what'd you do this weekend, buddy?
I went down to the Womack Ranch, hung out there Saturday, Sunday.
Good folks down there.
Cooked that pizza. Did a little hunting.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, I got a little call buck, a little management buck.
Nice.
Poor guy only gave me his head to shoot at. So I couldn't do a Euro.
He could move his antlers like ears.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I told you.
I could. He couldn't
Oh.
move them.
Yeah, he couldn't do that. I told you I did that once, but it was accident. I was going for a Texas heart shot,
And you missed.
which for those of you who don't know what that means, I was going up right at the old right at the butthole, and I missed. I shot high, and it went right up his spine and hit him in the back of the head.
Yep.
It just fucking. I just watched his antlers go, "Brr," and he just crumbled, and I was like, well, I mean, he's gone. It's like, oh God, that was like one of the biggest deer I've ever shot. It was the biggest deer I've ever shot. He was huge.
Yeah.
It was a mule deer.
Nice.
Fucking massive. Yeah. I was young. I was a young kid.
Got him. I got a pig too. Didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
obviously not. You shot him.
Yeah. That was another headshot. That's just because I like shooting pigs in the head.
You have to.
I don't. I really like to hear him squeal. It's
Yeah.
fucking entertaining.
So this one was funny. So I shot it and it hit the ground. I was
Yeah.
like, sweet. And then did a little kick and chicken because it's just whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I already had the deer down. So I pull the gun out of the window. And then this fucker gets up. And I was like, fuck. And I get the gun back out of the window and I just send one. And it hit him. Like it was a body shot. It hit him. And I knew it hit him. But then I was like, wait. And I'm listening for like the next probably 15 seconds or so. I can hear it break and brush about 20 yards into this thick shit. And then there's no more noise. But it didn't make a single fucking sound.
That's unusual.
Right?
Huh.
And I was just like, these fucking zombie pigs.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Like-
that same ranch I've killed a pig at where I like 308 through the fucking ear.
Yeah.
And
This was
and this bitch got up.
Like,
and I was like, what? And another one through the jaw, like through like its neck, and it still got up. And I was like, what the hell? I shot it 4 times.
Yeah.
Like it stayed in the same
like,
area.
It was 15 feet away from the deer that was laying on the ground.
Wow.
It was great.
So I used to raise pigs growing up.
Yeah.
And when I was like 15, we had a couple sick ones and I had to put one down, right?
Yeah.
So right between the eyes with a 45, and that 45 round bounced off his skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have some thick
They're
fucking
thick.
skulls.
That's why you go in like the ear.
No,
it's open.
That's how I learned
Yeah.
this.
But,
Yes, the 45 caliber round.
But it was like a razorback.
and
It was
bounced off.
light brown. Like the whole body was a single color light brown that had really dark like mohawk.
Oh wow.
And
that's
that's
one
why-
of them Russian boars.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't let that thing get 5 feet out of the wood line, and I was just like,
Yep.
like I'm not letting you get.
Yeah. Any good cutters or anything?
I don't know. I didn't go get it.
He's left.
It was funny. Like it was right about dark. And so when Mike came to pick me up, like the deer was down, and I got my little flashlight out. I was just seeing the blood, and there's fucking blood everywhere. Like I know this thing's dead 20 feet in the woods, but
Sure.
it is so thick.
Yeah.
And so I'm like shining. I can see like where he went in, the blood like on everything as he went in.
And for reference, this is the same property that like all the fucking like gator hunts that we go to
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
So I'm not tramping through those fucking woods at night. No.
Just feed the
doing it.
gators.
Well, feeding something.
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
And there's
Other pigs,
The
probably.
habitat that they have down there is unbelievably managed. Like there was a mating pair of bald eagles on the property with a bald eagle chick in the nest.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there.
Is this another hunting story?
No.
Okay.
We were sitting there with the spot and
Calm
scopes
down,
watching it. And I was like, this is fucking cool. But they come down every year. Harvey, they moved, I don't know, probably a quarter mile across this field because the tree that they were nesting in got knocked over. So they came back after Harvey and there was no nest. And so usually they'll move like close to it. But that whole area got wiped out. So they went all the way across the field and nested in this other tree.
Nice.
And they were just happy they came back to the property. And they'll go back to that tree in their entire life until one of them dies.
Wow.
Yep. When I was on Aberdeen, there was they had a camera set up in the at the nest. So you could like go online and you could watch the baby chicks. Like the baby bald eagle chicks, they also had albatross over there, who are fucking huge,
they're massive.
Yeah.
They're so scary. They will fuck you up, man. Like, and they were like, they nest on like power lines. So like, I don't give a fuck about electricity,
Right?
Like, it's just like, oh shit, like, yeah, it was wild.
And then Sunday we cooked that pizza, and then just drove around the ranch and yeah. That's about it.
How about you, Dave? What'd you get into?
Next to nothing.
No,
Nope. I was hanging out on the couch with the pup. So
hanging out with Kira.
yeah.
It's good. That's a good day.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good day. Yeah. Speaking of pups,
Yeah.
I acquired a new one.
Uh-huh.
I got a new. She's so fucking fat.
Yes. She
Like-
is potato.
Yeah, and literally, like, so the how it happened is Haley follows this page from Austin. It's Austin Bulldog Rescue, and they do great work. They really do. And like on the post, it was like, look at this potato. You can love her. And all this. They referred to her as a potato, and I was like, look at this fat bitch. Like, this thing is fat as hell. And she happened to be in the town that I live in here in Texas. So she was in Cibolo, and I was like, oh. So I sent an email, and they were like, well, fill out this thing. And I filled it out, and they asked you a bunch of like questions and all this. And one of the questions is how much of a rehoming fee are you willing to pay? And I was like, nothing. And I was like, I'm doing you a favor, and I'm taking on all the cost and responsibility of this animal. I don't think it's right that I pay you for an animal that you're fucking getting rid of.
And the animal wasn't even at their location.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah. And I was like,
well, they were talking about a social media post.
Well, they were talking about me paying the owners.
Oh,
and the owners get a copy of like your responses and everything. And I guess her husband was like, yeah, I like this guy. And she was like, why? And he goes, well, one, he's local. And because everybody else was like Dallas or Houston area and shit. And he was like, one, he's local. So there's no fucking, travel drama.
Right.
He goes, but two, he's clearly fucking real. Like, this guy gets it, man. Like, and she was like, hey, they want me to charge you. I'm not going to. So, and I was like, all right. She's like, so if anybody calls, I'm like, got it. $100, got it.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I acquired a new bulldog who I got to get her on her summer body. Her and me, we got some work to do.
Dude,
The
they
two of
don't
us.
lose weight easy.
I know.
Because I don't
know.
feed my fat ass bulldog hardly anything, and she doesn't lose weight.
Well, apparently they used to feed her 2 cups of kibble per feeding a day.
Oh
Good
my
God.
God.
And I was like,
I feed-
what the fuck,
Kira
dude?
gets about 2.5 cups a day.
Daisy gets what, 1 cup a day? 2 cups a day?
1 cup per feeding.
1.5
It's like a cup and a half now a day.
a day.
A day? Okay. So I'm about 1 cup per feeding. So she's about 2 cups per day. And that's what I'm at now.
No, what size cup are you using?
Like a cup, the measurement.
Okay.
Like-
A 20-ounce beer glass.
Right. I have this Stein I use, bro. But like Tank, I'm trying to fatten up a little bit because he's a little on the thin side because
Yeah.
he's athletic, and he burns it quick, right? So like I give him a little bit of extra food. He gets about 1.5 cups per feeding, right? Twice a day. Whereas Tessie, she needs to maintain her weight. She gets a cup.
What's the new one's name?
So her name was Coco. I'm just calling her Meatball. I just call her Meatball. But I think we're gonna stick with Coco because she's a little older. She's like 7 years old.
Yeah.
So she knows her name.
Yeah.
And it's like Coco's fine. But yeah. I guess it's Meatball to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about what are other names I could call her?
So when we bred bulldogs, we tried to name them all after tanks. Sherman.
Yeah. I thought about that.
Yeah.
But she was a lady. So I was like,
Yeah.
Because I thought about Abram.
What happened with the one that you guys have?
I don't know. We ran out of tank names.
So Daisy.
Yeah.
There only one got a tank name.
Oh, there was a couple, wasn't there?
No, just
was it.
just old twerking Sherman.
That was it.
But so yeah, there's another fucking tragedy that I just inherited that's gonna fuck me up mentally here in a few years.
Womack's are trying to get me a dog this weekend. They had 2 puppies. They
tried to get me on them fucking. They're cute as shit.
They really are.
Yeah,
they are a Basset and they think pit mix.
Yeah,
I guess the mom got out. Basset got out.
How big are they
had
now?
a good night of fun.
Because I saw them when they first got them. They were down there when I was down
I
there.
got
for
videos.
that
I'll show you.
They're probably.
They're probably.
Oh, they were like this last time I saw them. They were cute.
No, they personalities are crazy. They listen. They're very attentive. Like they'd be a good dog. But I
did puppies though.
No, that I just don't. I told him I was like, I don't have room for a dog, for a puppy.
Yeah,
like Kira's different.
Yeah,
Kira's
a person.
part human.
That's a person.
Yeah. Like I don't for puppy. No.
That was one of the questions on that questionnaire. It's like, what kind of dogs do not fit your lifestyle? And I was like, puppies.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just so much work, man. And I'm like, I can't dedicate that much time to an animal right now. Like I'm too busy. Haley's too busy. Like we're just like, eh. But this one, she's fine. She's so fat she can't even get on the fucking furniture. She can't go upstairs. She's fucking fine.
They like to do nothing.
Yeah.
They're good at doing nothing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We have an old cushion from a couch that we used to have. It's from like a Chase Lounge that was on the end of a sectional that we had that we kept as like a dog bed. We had it upstairs forever. And then Haley put it in her office for the dogs to lay on all this time. And Coco was like claimed it. She's like, oh, this is my bed.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, fucking hey, man, that's your bed. Like she's good with it. So, but she's cute. She's so fucking ugly. She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I got in there. We got the wrinkle wipes deep in her wrinkles, and they were funky as hell. And I was like, these motherfuckers ain't been taking care of this dog. Like not up to. And I know they're high maintenance animals, and I understand that. But so I got in there and I was like,
I don't think you understand it yet.
No, I definitely know.
If you really want to take care of it, you'll have to do it every 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the other thing. She's got real goopy eye. Yeah. She's got one goopy fucking eye.
So
and
ours had that, and then we took her to the vet, and they sewed her eyelid up and down, and it got rid of the goopiness.
Really?
Yeah. What's it called when they do that?
I forget what exactly
it's called. It's like a facelift for bulldogs.
Yeah.
just to get rid of some wrinkles.
Just to keep their eyes open.
I wonder if you get Botox. You think a Botox? I'm so happy.
There'll be a ball dog.
A ball dog.
Just a ball. Like,
yeah. Well, it's funny, dude, because like her head's half the size of Tank's.
Yeah.
Small head. But her body's 3 times the size of Tank's. So it's like she's a fucking potato, man. She looks fucking goofy. But
you should call her Amy Schumer.
For real. For real. I'd rather fuck the bulldog.
That was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite social media trends.
Yes, because she
Amy
looks like
Schumer or potato.
Yeah,
and it would just have all these pictures.
That was a good one. She's the reason that there's no longer stars on Netflix ratings. Because you used to be able to rate stars like 1 through 5 or whatever.
Her comedy special.
Her comedy special was so dog shit. Everybody rated it a 1, and they were like, "It's sexism," and I'm like, "No, she's just not fucking funny. Like,
it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good." And like she's sticking with fucking poop humor from the 90s, and it's like, okay, I get it. That's your stick.
Well, then
but you're not funny.
She went into the whole men hate thing for a couple years.
Well, that's because everybody shit on her, and she was like, "It's because I'm a woman," and it's like, no, it's because you're not fucking funny.
It's because you're a potato.
It's because you're actually a potato. It's like, ugh. Dude, there's a number of comedians like that I fucking like. I listen to podcasts a lot, and some of those comedians, in my opinion, that they're hilarious on their podcast, but their stand up is dog shit. I listen to Your Mom's House podcast fucking weekly. One of my favorite shows. Tom Segura is my favorite comedian. His wife, Christina Prudziński, is hilarious on her show. But her stand-up, to me, is dog shit. Like, I don't like it. That's just me. That's my opinion. I don't like her stand-up. Not my brand of humor.
There's been a couple female comics lately that I've gotten into.
Ali Wong's fucking hilarious.
Michelle, who's the one? Taylor Tomlinson.
She's funny as fuck,
Oh my
man.
God.
Funny as fuck, dude. So
Yes.
good. Her new special on Netflix, hilarious.
Yeah.
You know?
I think somebody's trolled. I just saw this, and I think somebody's trolling harder than we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food vendor apologizes for Black History Month school lunch. Students at Nyack Middle School were given chicken and waffles with watermelon for dessert on February 1st.
Followed with grape Kool-Aid.
Damn.
Yeah.
First of all, I love all of that.
Yes, it's all
Like,
delicious.
That's delicious as fuck. Is it racist? A little.
yeah, I don't know. Embrace that shit.
I mean, it's
Like,
delicious.
tell me the fucking chicken and waffles are bad, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. They're fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
Just
And watermelon?
Torchies has a chicken and waffle taco.
Goddamn right.
Oh,
Yo.
it's so fucking good.
Now,
dude.
God, it's so
now
good.
if they called it the
Velvet Taco has that too.
if they called it the
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
History Taco, that might be a problem.
That would be a problem, yeah. But dude, chicken and waffles all day. Remember that? There's that food truck here locally. There's a food truck that does chicken and waffles, and it's like on a stick. It's fucking amazing. It's so good. Like, yeah, I'll eat that shit all day.
Yeah.
There was a food truck at Rednecks with Paychecks that was just egg rolls, but like different flavored of.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
We had one
so
of
good.
those when I did the Battle at Alamo City. It was a strongman event
Yeah,
that I did, and it was funny. I drove a golf cart and just gave people rides to their cars and told them about Hero Sports the whole time. It was like a mobile information booth. It was fun. But yeah, there was a food truck there, and they gave me I gave his wife like a ride to their truck or whatever to get some supplies and stuff. So they gave me free like a free assortment.
yeah,
Holy shit!
Yeah.
so good,
So good.
like
Yeah.
they had like brisket mac and cheese egg rolls and
Yes,
shit. Like
shit
it was
like that,
so
yeah.
fucking good, man.
yeah.
Or well, when we were at St. Patty's Day at Old Main here that time.
I fucking got there late and I missed all the food.
Oh, dude, they had it was
You guys still talk about it. I feel robbed.
yeah, it was like Guinness corned beef egg rolls or something. Fuck my life. It was wonderful. No, Taylor's great as far as comedian. Who else? Ali Wong's awesome.
But
Tiffany Haddish is funny.
some of the female comedians, they have comedy that like I'm so don't relate to
Well, like Whitney Cummings is fucking brilliant.
that it's hilarious.
Like
to me.
she's a brilliant writer and actress and
Yeah.
fucking like, you know, and she's just hilarious. So, I mean, it's nothing to do with sexism, in my opinion. It has to do with whether or not you're fucking funny, and just some of you just
I think it was Whitney Cummings that just hosted Bert Kreischer's roast. and
Oh,
they did
fuck.
it specifically on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Like OnlyFans sponsored it.
yeah.
And just from the like 60-second clip that I saw, I was like, I may go make an OnlyFans account because this shit looks wild.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
They
Because
pulled out
roasting
all the
Bert
stops.
Kreischer would be, I mean,
Oh.
E1 easy.
Yes.
And two, a lot of fun.
You know what?
Oh,
And I'll even say this: like, I love Two Bears One Cave. I think that's a great, and I love Bertcast. Bert's another one who's funny as shit on a podcast. I don't like his stand up.
Except for the machine.
The Machine is
Yes.
one story though.
Yeah, you're right.
You know that he's built his entire life around, and now a movie coming out about it. Like,
Which I will watch.
oh, 100% I'll watch. You know,
He's an interesting one though, because like he kind of plays both sides. Like he'll talk a lot of shit, and then at the same time be like, I don't want to make anybody upset. Like he shits on his wife 24/7, shits on his kids 24/7.
Yeah.
But then like will like say something completely ignorant and be like, oh, was that racist? Was that misogynistic? And you're like, dude, you're
well, it's not
fucking-
woke of me to say this or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
it's like
and it's
you-
like fuck
Well,
off.
his
right?
wife hasn't left him yet, so he can get away with it.
It's true.
His wife's hilarious.
His
Yes.
wife is hilarious.
She's funny as fuck,
Yeah.
and
What's
she
the-
just shits on him all the time.
What's Bert's show?
He's got
Bertcast.
yeah.
No, the one.
Two Bears.
Two Bears One Cave.
No, he did one where he invited random people up to his cabin.
Oh,
Oh,
The
the
Cabin.
cabin,
The Cabin,
on
yeah.
Netflix. That was funny.
That was
That
funny
was
as
Yeah,
shit.
that was funny shit. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like Bert in and of himself, in my opinion, is fucking hilarious.
I would love to drink with Bert.
Absolutely. Did you
Oh,
see
yeah.
that video, the interview he did with Barstool, where he's talking about, he's like, I will never stop drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love when somebody's like, let's get mimosas. Dude, we have bottomless mimosas. Let's go. Best day ever. Like, and the guy's like, dude, you just hype me the fuck up. Like,
It was
dude,
great.
I was watching that. I was like, I need a cocktail, man. Like, fucking hey, Bert. Like that. I was
He is like, you hear those inspirational quotes about getting your life together, and then in 60 seconds, you're like, nah, fuck
No,
that.
I'm gonna be a shitbag. I'm gonna be a fat fucking shitbag like Bert.
yeah, I want to
Exactly.
get fucked up with Bert, man.
Like he just celebrated, was it Winston Churchill Day?
With his breakfast in bed.
Yeah. So it's like he wakes up, smokes a cigar, eats breakfast, has like a glass of whiskey, second cigar, and that like it's all broken out in a timeline, and it's like how Winston Churchill fucking lived his life.
This sounds.
Have you ever looked up Winston Churchill's routine?
Oh yeah, it's great. What was the movie that? There was a movie where it like broke it down, where he's always smoking a cigar. His fucking assistants like bringing him shit, like dumb shit. Like it was.
I don't remember.
It was
Is that the one with Gary Oldman?
I think so.
Oh,
It was a
man.
great movie.
The Darkest Hour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a great movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that portrayed him.
Yeah.
Not spectacularly.
Let's see here. Winston Churchill. Despite all his activity, Churchill's daily routine changed little during these years. He woke up about 7:30 a.m. and remained in bed for a substantial breakfast and reading of mail and all national newspapers for the next couple of hours. Still in bed, he worked, dictating to his secretaries. At 11 a.m., he arose, bathed, and perhaps took a walk around the garden. And took a weekly, what's it say? Took a week whiskey and soda to his study. What's a weak whiskey and soda?
Well, it's a breakfast
That's how you
whiskey.
hydrate.
It's a light pour.
It's a breakfast, yeah, a light pour, a breakfast whiskey.
What kind of whiskey did he like, I wonder?
Ooh,
Because I know we're all JMO guys, minus Dave. Dave, when you were drinking, what was your whiskey to go to?
Fucking anything.
The wet one?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Walker Black Label.
really?
This is also 50 years
So he
ago.
was a Scotch
60 years
guy.
ago.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What was his cigar of choice?
Cubans.
Well, yeah, but hopefully
Uh,
there's a specific one.
So he used to get them, from what I remember, he used to get them so often that they made a special size for him and then named the size after
Right.
That's
the
why it's
cigars
called the
that he
Churchill?
wanted. Yep.
Favored. Yeah. Okay.
Romeo and Juliet this. And La Roma de Cuba.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to do a La Aroma de Cuba if they still make it. I don't even know. And the Johnny Walker Black, just for history's sake.
well, but then his breakfast was something crazy too. Like, it's
It was- well,
like when they say
substantial.
substantial breakfast, it was like,
He wasn't a skinny feller.
no, he was not. Like, it was
No.
fucking big. I know it was like I know there was ham involved, and it wasn't like an English breakfast. It was like bacon, eggs, ham, fucking like.
Zoom in on. I can't read it.
I'm not sure if that's actually it. I think
Oh.
that's someone that's like selling a Winston Churchill breakfast. His morning meal would typically consist of a full English breakfast, including sausage, bacon, eggs, toast, and perhaps some leftover steak from dinner the night before. Churchill enjoyed his drink and cigars and often sipped on a glass of wine with breakfast.
Fucking hey, dude.
You know, for health purposes.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm with
Wine's
it.
good for the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everybody like over the age of like 40 should like drink wine and have a nap every day.
If I drank wine, I would have a nap every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you should have a nap every day.
You're
anyways.
only supposed to have like a glass, though.
Well, look at the longevity between like people in fucking like Italy, for instance. They live for fucking ever.
Not anymore. COVID hit pretty hard over there.
That's true. Yeah, COVID kind of fucked them up a little bit, but yeah. You know who statistically lives the longest out of any individual place in the world?
Who?
Okinawans.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Okinawan people have the longest longevity.
Well,
in
that's
life.
because they're 20 until they're 92.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
They look fucking like
Yeah.
10, and then they hit like 60, and it just fucking drops fucking dramatically. Yeah. Yeah. Longest living people.
Okinawa, huh?
Yeah. And they say it has to do with everything from like the climate there, the diet that they eat, like,
Yeah.
you know.
The fact that they pretty much walk everywhere, so they get all the exercise all the time.
Well, that and they exercise every morning. Like,
Yeah.
it's funny. Like when
They don't have chairs.
like on base, they always
That would
play.
fuck me up.
They would play the Japanese national anthem and the American national anthem in the morning, right?
Mhm.
Well, it's funny because like we're all standing like locked at attention or saluting for the national anthem, right? And it's like morning colors, and they're like they do like a little dance exercise thing to theirs,
Like the YMCA
so you
song.
can see like, and this is what they're called. The grass ninjas. You'd see the grass ninjas out there looking like just dancing and shit, like hanging out, man. I'd be like, oh yeah, dude, they're having a great time. Like their national anthem's long as fuck, man. It's like 3 minutes long. It's like a full-on song. And we had to stand at attention through the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'd like salute to ours, then I'd cut the salute and just stand at attention and pay honors. And I was just like, fuck me, man. Like, can you play Carry On already? Let's go. Trying to go to Chow. Fuck.
I heard the old 101st song sang
Yeah.
with the ball.
Oh, wow.
Did you get a boner?
No,
Do
Like,
you
little
remember
bit.
it?
I no 70% of it. Yeah. Somebody stole the colors. Our
Yeah.
old battalion colors.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Shenanigans.
Gotta love those shenanigans.
They were not happy about it.
What do you guys got coming up?
TPE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got those events next weekend or this coming weekend
Yeah.
in Arizona.
Yeah.
And I'm back here for a week. And then the next week we go to Vegas for TPE. It's a big trade show out there. And then
What's TPE stand for? It's
Total Products Expo.
Yep.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like gas
So-
station stuff.
yeah, this one they incorporate
This one's got like vapes. and
yeah,
shit
it's
in
got
it, right?
vape, it's got
All
like
CBDs,
accessories and CBD stuff and
Delta 8s.
randomness.
Yeah.
But then they have like a cigar section. And like you can tell because the carpet color where the cigar section is different than the whole rest of the trade show.
Cigars is red. Everything else is blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you can see like people like wandering around.
Well,
they're
you,
like,
you see, so the cigar industry's not young for the most part.
Yeah.
Right. The vape and CBD industry is a little younger.
Sure.
Just
So-
a touch.
It's just a touch. So you see like these companies with like nobody older than 22
yeah.
at their booth, you know? Yeah. So it's kind of, it's funny. They don't get along, but they don't really clash, I guess.
I don't know. I just think they don't care.
Yeah. They don't care. I think there's a
Um,
lot of not caring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the industry party is like for everybody, but it's just a weird fun mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Fucking A, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What do we got coming up?
Oh, we got a
Got a lot of shit.
NFG after that too.
Oh, NFT.
Yeah.
That's in March.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it. The Underground Cigar Shop in Fort Worth. That's going to be really
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
We got some very unique, limited release cigars that are going to be available there.
Yeah, you do.
A version 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only way you can get them is underground at the event, or if we have any leftovers, they might be available for a day. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. I want another.
Just
pack.
it depends how many people buy at the event.
I still have a pack of the Ridge at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
They're in my humidor.
one that is, it makes me laugh every time I see it. So
Which color?
Well, we can't say yet.
purple, right? Is it the purple one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think my next big trip is fucking Florida.
Yeah.
Dave and I are going to jump.
Yep.
You want to
You
stay on
guys
Snake?
go down end of March, right?
End of
Yes.
March.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're heading down there. Well, I have the Gundies coming up too.
Oh, when's
Out of
that?
Drive Tanks. That's the 24th, 25th
We'll
of,
be
of this month.
You guys will be in
This
Vegas.
month.
we'll be in Vegas.
Yeah, I think it's
No,
February.
we might be.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
get back.
well-
It's
Yeah.
a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be coming back from Vegas.
February 26th is the
Oh,
Gundies.
that's Sunday.
Oh, we'll be home. Because I think I'm going to Nicaragua on the 28th. So we'll be home on the 26th.
Yeah, no. Well, I think that's where you can watch it, right? I don't think that's the live one.
This is you can watch it.
Yeah, but fuck, I don't know. I got invited to it. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't think you can just show up.
Yeah.
Well, let me know. I might go with you.
Okay. Yeah.
It's at Drive Tanks.
Yeah, it's out there.
I've never been there, so
I've not either. I've not been there. I know that like the closest place to stay is Uvalde, which you know what that means. Let's shit talk some cops.
yeah. So you can get pulled over.
Just take your own gun with you.
Yeah, right. They're like, sir, why are you packing? Because you're not. All right. Because you're worthless. That's why.
Because you can't use yours.
Yeah. Because you're fucking scared, little bitch.
As you get shot in your car.
Hey. It's just another way of pointing out the fact that they suck.
Hey, we'll riot and burn some buildings down for you, Mike.
Fucking A, dude. I seriously hope you guys do. I'm on board. You clearly you can't get in trouble for peaceful protest. So
Mostly peaceful.
mostly peaceful
But
protest.
I think it depends where you do it. Because you can do it like in Portland or somewhere Pacific Northwest, and everything's totally fine.
You say that, and I thought a school shooter in Uvalde, Texas would be shot dead immediately, too.
Yep.
So
Well, he was. Once somebody that had the balls to do it showed up.
Yeah, a guy from another agency.
I don't know. I think he was there for a while, but
Showed up. He got shot too, right?
A couple times.
Yeah.
Like 3 times.
The guy, the shooter, not the shooter, but
The Bortak agent did.
yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
I thought it just grazed his hat.
Well, I think didn't he take a couple of the
I
vest?
thought he took, yeah, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he had plates on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know he walked out. Was fine.
He
So.
was Uvalde's version of Obi-Wan Nairobi. So, you know,
Obi-Wan Nairobi.
Christian Craighead.
Yeah. That's fucking funny. So yeah, I got that. And then Dave and I are heading down to there. Then I got Burbiz right out like that week after up in the DC.
In DC.
So,
Speaking of Florida, I'm kind of looking forward to the guest speaker down there.
yeah, man. Vince
Vince
Speranza.
Speranza going to be there.
Fucking A.
I feel bad for not knowing who that is.
Vince Speranza
Easy
is
company.
504th?
Yeah.
504th Parachute Infantry Regiment.
Yep. He's the one that you always singing Blood on the Risers.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Fuck
so,
yeah.
so we'll get to be there with that.
He's
So-
going to be honorary jump master.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So-
he's the
The,
guest of honor and honorary jump
I
master.
got
Something
one of my
like that.
jumps. I got Jim Pee Wee,
Yeah.
Jim Pee Wee Martin.
You almost said Herman.
I know I did.
It's
Signed off on one of my jumps. And so it'd be really cool if I don't think I'll be able to make it down there, but to have
Yeah.
Vince sign off on one too, that'd be fucking.
That'd be dope, right?
So the airborne beer that they sell in Bastogne,
Yeah.
Vince was the origin behind that story. He
Oh,
was the
cool.
dude that ran out and found the brewery and brought beer back to his buddies in
Nice.
the infirmary in his helmet.
Yep.
So
Yep.
and then he got
Vince.
yelled at.
As you do.
And I don't think he gave a fuck.
No, he was just like, what did he say? He's like, yeah. Once the captain stopped yelling, I just kind of went, okay, and I'm gonna walk over here now.
Yeah.
So
Like, are you done? All right, I'm gonna go have some beer.
Yeah.
So I got
Yeah.
the inside scoop
he
on
actually
some beer.
he smokes Warfighter.
Nice.
One of the guys we jump with was 20th group and goes over there and
Well,
he
I'm
took-
willing
he
to
took
throw
a-
this out there. If he smokes cigars,
Yeah.
I'm willing to offer him a lifetime supply.
he would take you up on that.
I would honor that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's already got a Warfighter Pelican rut case.
Nice.
Yeah. Which one does he get?
I don't remember. It was the one that Russ took over to him.
I think he needs an R60. I think he needs one.
You think?
I think he needs one.
Halvesies?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Done.
Absolutely.
I'll fill it.
Okay.
Sweet. There you go. Fucking A, Vince.
Yeah.
No, dude, what a bad. He's a fucking legend, and I'm stoked. Because weirdly enough, as often and as long as I've been hanging out with this team, I've not met him yet.
Yeah.
You know, he hasn't been in any of the events I've been at because I only go to the ones in black. I don't go, around the world with him. And he always goes to I know he went to Pee Wee's Jump Fest. I didn't get a chance to make it to the last 2 of those. And I know he goes to Normandy every year. And I didn't get a chance to go there yet because I'm waiting for the 80th.
When's
Yes.
that? When's the 80th?
Well, this year's the 79th. So next 2024.
I should
Next year.
figure out how to get qualified so we can go.
I know where you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know some people.
I gotta get the boy too to.
You're gonna have one moron JM though.
I might be okay with it.
Yeah, right.
I'll let gravity do the work. It'll be
That's
fine.
all. It's fucking easy, man. Shit does it all. If all of us can do it, like, it's super easy, man.
That's also the more fun way to do it is with RCPT.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing it in the army, fucking.
I've never done it in the army.
There's no running.
All I have is civilian jumps.
You miss out on
There's
anything.
no running involved
That's
in this
also
one.
true.
So
Perfect.
Yeah, right.
I'm good
also-
at falling,
There's
not
also
good at
no
running.
combat equipment involved, so you get to shed like 70, 80 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can jump combat equipment at RCPT. I don't know why the fuck you'd want to.
Yeah, no.
You can
Justin,
if you
me
want.
jumping without combat equipment is like you jumping with combat equipment. It's all the
That's
same,
fair.
buddy.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I just have a lot more combat equipment than you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
That was well done by
Right?
Scott. I'm
There
proud of
you
that
go.
one.
Yeah, that was
That's
fun.
good.
That was a fun one. So yeah, guys, this is a pretty chill episode.
Yeah.
We're just kind of nice.
What
and
else? Anything
relaxed.
else in current events?
Not that I'm tracking right now.
Oh.
I didn't have time to do research. What you got, Dave?
Did you guys hear about the Republican Congress people that are wearing their new lapel pins? They're wearing small AR-15s on their lapel pins,
Really?
and the Democrats are losing their fucking minds.
This
That's
is
really
good.
funny.
It is.
I
Like,
didn't know that.
it has
I
got
haven't
to
heard
be
anything about
the
this.
best fucking troll.
Really?
Oh man. Yeah, you gotta see if you can find this because it was a recent story.
We got a firing pin.
We have AR-15 pins,
Push pins.
AR-15 label pins.
Lapel.
LAPEL.
Congress, congressional. I pin congressional pin.
How do you spell that?
Yeah.
He's got. Did you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, look at this shit.
Oh, that's
it's so fucking
funny,
great.
dude.
Justin, order
Wait,
us
so
those.
isn't this dude like fucking? So correct me if I'm wrong. But
Oh,
George
this
Santos,
is the
Santos,
jackass
yeah.
that lied his way into
Oh,
everything.
Fuck
But-
this guy.
like he's full of shit, right? Like
Yeah.
This
like
guy-
he's a con man that
Yeah.
conned his way into fucking Congress or some shit.
So-
yeah, but he is not the
That
only
makes
one
sense.
doing it.
God, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah, he's half trash.
He's a con man that conned himself into Congress.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, something like that. Something like
I
that.
didn't know that's what he looked like. What a douche.
So the
But the lapel pin's funny.
what does con mean?
Confidence.
No, just the con. It's a synonym for
Probably to deceive.
like without.
No, a confidence man. That's what it means.
No. Well, con, what does it mean? It's probably to deceive.
Well, I mean, you guys know what a group of baboons is, right? It's a Congress.
Is it really?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that's right. It is.
It's a scam. Yeah. Okay. What does it say?
Verb persuade someone to do or believe something, typically by use of deception.
Congress.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
like a con artist. But why are they called confidence men then?
I don't think they are.
They definitely are.
Well, yeah, the original was it gets shorted to con men, but it was originally confidence men.
Huh.
They just it was how I don't
So
remember
a
exactly.
con
how.
prefix means with or thoroughly.
It's the opposite of a pro.
Yeah. And then the rest of it is like if you put pro, it'd be progress, but instead it's
Congress.
Yeah.
I like that.
Congress, the opposite of progress.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do like that. That should be a t-shirt.
Or a hashtag.
It probably is. Probably is a t-shirt. I'm sure we're not that original. I don't know.
I saw a funny T-shirt the other day. I don't know if it was I don't know who made it, but it said instead of the Godfather, it had that logo,
Oh.
and it said the Grandfather.
Yes.
Yeah,
I appreciated that one.
I bet you did. I saw one that was like, I eat pizza and feelings. And I was like, nice. I was like, yeah, I'm into that.
There's a account on Twitter that is very popular called Shirts That Go Hard, and their number one post is a shirt that says "Don't bully me, I'll come."
Oh, I should give that to my kids.
Oh, dude, that's fucking funny. I'm sure the school district will be fine with that, right? Don't bully me, I'll come. Oh, that's fucking funny.
That is good.
Oh. What? I have a question for you fellas, because I saw that shirt about the pizza and feelings, and I asked Haley, and I was like, "What's the like? Let's say you were on like a feeding tube, right? And like you finally got off of it. What's the first fucking meal that you would want to eat?"
That sounds like a debate topic.
It's a weak debate topic, but
Valid. It's probably it might be better than anything Justin has for us
Maybe.
tonight.
But
I like a good steak, but I also like king crab legs.
I mean, surf and turf it, bro. You can get a meal. Like, I think I'd go for a burger first. I'd want like a fucking greasy fucking burger.
I never order burgers when I go out
Then I went to Freddy's today. It was dope.
because I think it's probably because burgers are a good burger is way too much food.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the good burger. No. What do you mean it's way too much food?
Like a good hamburger.
It's too much food?
It's a lot of food.
Not for you.
No, I don't eat that much. God damn it.
No, dude. A burger? That's not that much food. It's a sandwich.
I don't know.
It's a sandwich. I don't know. I mean, granted, I think we as Americans have gotten really fucking fat about it, though. It's like, do you need the double quarter pounder?
So
yeah,
Oh
give
my
me a
God,
half
yeah,
a pound
right.
of food in my gut.
Like I like the bacon Western burger. I don't like the triple bacon Western burger.
right? Like, I don't need that much, man.
I have a
Like,
question for you guys.
here we go.
We were trying to figure it out over this weekend, and I figured that this group would be the best to bring this up with.
All right.
Fucker.
Did the pilot who shot down the balloon get a kill?
No,
No.
Why not?
because there's no people involved.
there's
So
living
when
being.
But it's a mobility kill.
hold on, when somebody shoots down an unmanned UAV,
It's considered.
it's considered a kill.
That's true.
Real? I didn't know that.
Yeah, when
So-
they shoot down a drone,
So this would
it's
be.
considered a kill.
Well,
I didn't know
I
that.
saw a meme that had a picture of the V-22 and
and it has
somebody
a balloon
had
on the side.
stamp
That was
on
the
it.
follow-up question.
Yeah.
If you guys think it's a kill,
No,
does
I
he get to put a balloon on the side of his plane?
I think so.
definitely think that one man, one plane, definitely needs to have a balloon
Yeah.
on the side of there.
I agree.
Like
Hands down.
hands down,
Yeah.
that has to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm so disappointed in everybody.
Well, they already have the airborne kill balloon patch out, and it's I don't remember the top rocker, but
Somebody's-
the bottom rocker is
somebody's quick.
float around and find out.
So,
That's fucking
so
funny.
I did see that the call sign of the pilot was Frank. I don't know the numbers, but it's Frank, right? And they
that's
used that because pre-World War I, this dude shot down a fuckload of balloons, and his name was Frank.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
So they carried on. Franco 1 or Franco 2. A World War I pilot was shot down multiple German spy balloons and airplanes during the war. The call signs are used in a military aircraft level. Yeah.
Nice.
Huh. That's funny.
Yep.
Franco 1 and Franco 2. So was this guy Franco 3? I hope so.
I don't know.
I hope he was Franco 3.
Oh, I like it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But so the F-22 is an expensive airplane.
Sure.
Well, that
It's the first air-to-air kill that it's ever had.
do you know how much it costs for that round to take that plane down?
I don't want to know. I don't think
If
I want to know.
I might be off by a couple dollars, but it was about, I think it cost about $380,000 for that one.
Sidewinder?
No, it was air to satellite. It was ASM, an air
No,
to satellite
bullshit.
missile.
I don't believe that. It was a
Look
side.
up.
I think it was a Sidewinder.
Nope.
What shot down it? What shot it down? I heard Sidewinder. which would make sense.
It was
to
an
me.
ASM one something. I can't remember the nomenclature.
No, because
of it.
the reason you have a satellite missile is so it can reach orbit.
So the Sidewinders, they lock onto heat.
Not all of them. The Javelin locks onto motion, so there's got to be something similar.
Yeah.
Like the Hellfire's a fucking. Does it say what fucking missile it was used,
So I'm trying to find right
or was
now.
it a grenade or a bullet, or a rocket?
A guy in a little bird tossed a grenade out.
Yeah, it
It was
was
just
a
somebody
it was
out
a
there.
rocket.
It's a dude
Yeah.
hanging out like this with a bayonet, just poking it. That's what I'd have did. Give
The
me-
aircraft fired a single AIM 9X missile.
That's a
missile.
Sidewinder. Type in that missile and put it in your search. It's a Sidewinder. And I don't think they're that expensive. I would hope not. But it's a normal air to air.
Unit cost $381,000.
No.
Fuck me.
Oh, but the Block 2 Plus is $400,000. What if they use a training missile? That'd be kind of cool.
Just bounce it off it.
Yeah.
Funk. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure it would have gone through.
Thank God he didn't miss. Like, no
Oh.
pressure, but the whole goddamn world's watching it.
right, dude. If you'd have missed, you got some splaining to do, bro.
If you would have missed. Holy
You know, his
fuck.
buddies have been like, "Oh, what a bitch!"
is there a nickname for this missile? Sidewinder, yeah.
Yeah, Sidewinder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like what we use.
But when did they come out? In the 80s or 70s? They've been out forever.
1956.
1953.
53.
Holy fuck!
It's
really?
not a new thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
53 to present.
Huh?
188
say-
pounds.
How the fuck are they that expensive? Jesus Christ.
Government contracts.
Thank
man.
you, General Dynamics.
Right? Who
Oh,
makes
dude.
this one?
Oh, that's Raytheon.
Raytheon. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Same difference.
Same
Yeah.
shit. It's all one big fucking racket. Did you ever see that movie? It was about the Bradley fighting vehicle with Kelsey Grammer.
Yes.
Oh, it was great.
So when I was at a program similar to that, stationed on Aberdeen, it is fucking eerily factual. Like it is so much like that, man. Like to the point where like we would like make references to that fucking movie all the time.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of that movie.
It was a good one.
It was good. Huh. Fingers?
Bradley fighting vehicle movie.
Fucking
Because
Bradley fighting vehicle movie, Kelsey Grammer.
that was a funny movie.
It was.
Because it was so real.
The Pentagon Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's so fucking accurate because it is legitimately like that. Super funny. Anyways.
Yeah.
I need more booze.
Mhm. I'll take ice and booze.
Oh, we're not funny right now because we're not drunk.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Yeah, right?
That's a lot of money for a Sidewinder. Because I feel like we've used a lot of them.
380 million? Yeah.
No,
380,000.
Or 380,000?
Yeah. I wonder, because they didn't just send up the one jet, right?
Well, there was
Like
a
they said.
follow on in case the first guy missed, probably.
Oh.
It would be
You
embarrassing.
never leave your
It
wingman.
would
Has
be-
Maverick taught us nothing?
It would be embarrassing to circle around and have to shoot at it again.
Right.
It's way better to let the next guy try.
I wonder how much it costs just to get those planes prepped in the air, shoot down that balloon, and then didn't they lose it when it was falling? Like, didn't they have to go looking for it?
Well, yeah, then they got to launch like Navy divers to find the motherfucker,
Yeah.
to find the parts. So they'll be down there for the next fucking 3 years.
I wish my boy was out on his boat for.
So let's go down some conspiracy theory rabbit holes real quick about
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Right. Do you think they waited to shoot it down off the coast? So now they can take the next 3 years to do whatever exploration or digging or drilling.
salvage.
So they said it landed in 40, 40 feet of water.
Yeah, which is
So they'll have
That
it
is
all
shit.
picked up in a week or
Yeah.
two. Yeah.
yeah. So I honestly think that they waited. So there's a couple schools of thought on this, right? They could have waited until it was over a non-populated area, which they could have did that shit in Wyoming.
Yeah.
You know, fucking or wherever.
Or Montana.
Or Montana. Like you definitely could have did it in Montana.
Alaska.
Like
DC.
or DC. That'd have been nice. Fucking,
No,
yeah.
we're waiting for the meteorite.
But the whole chemical agent theory. It's easier to fucking, it's already pushed off the fucking coast. So it's safer to fucking blow it over water. I get that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
no, I mean, okay, like I'm not an intelligence guy.
We
But
know.
if you look at the balloon and you look at what it's carrying, it's not a fucking chemical agent. It's not a fucking bomb. It's a fucking satellite.
Dude, it could have fucking anthrax spores in it though. That's nothing. Like you could easily fucking sprinkle that shit all the way
the
across.
chances China would do that are
Why would China fucking release a chemical agent or a virus onto the world?
yeah, but you're gonna kill 40 people over Montana and Wyoming.
Not if Biden's in charge of the button, because now you're going to be able to go through Missouri and through fucking Arkansas and all the way to the Carolinas.
If the intel said that was a threat, I think that's dumb.
Jess, can you pull up a map of the path of the balloon?
That's what I'm trying to find right now. So I'll
Like spy balloon trajectory.
You
maybe.
can't spell that.
Google's got them though.
There's a J in it.
I got, where did the Chinese balloon fly over?
Yeah.
And I figured there'd be like someone that like laid out like a map or something.
I saw one. I saw a graphic.
Go to images.
Yeah, I saw a graphic about it.
There we go.
There it is.
Here we go.
Oh, bullshit. That's Kentucky and shit. That's not where it flew. Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like there's so much
Here.
open area.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Dude, it flew like
It flew the entire length of the continental United States and Alaska. and part
I
of
thought
Canada.
it stayed up north a lot.
no.
I guess it came out in North Carolina, so yeah, shit.
Yeah. Like that's why everybody's so fucking outraged that nobody shot that we didn't shoot it the fuck down. You mean to tell me we couldn't have been like, hey Canada, is it cool if you guys if we go up there and
Nobody
shoot
lives
this?
on that side of Canada anyways.
Nobody. It's like, hey man, can we shoot this thing down before it fucking reaches our airspace? I don't think they would have given a
Where
fuck.
did it come from before then, though? Like China's nowhere close to that.
They probably left.
See how it goes down and up? I bet you it went over fucking Hawaii first.
No, they said it went over Guam and shit.
So there's two of them. Because
Yeah,
there's one that
well,
there's one that
yeah.
went through South America too.
Maybe I should sit in that seat.
Jesus.
Just here, let me help you out. Google spy balloon path and then click on images. And then scroll down, down,
oh,
down.
this is the top
nope,
center.
Down, keep going down, down. Go to the right. That one.
So we knew its path the whole time.
Well, it's easy to track something at 60,000 feet.
Sure.
Well, was it? I don't know.
I like
Yeah,
how
it was
I like how
about
it
that the whole
conveniently
way.
made
I-
that fucking right hand turn.
I honestly believe that civilians saw it before the government.
They did. I really think that's what it was.
I really think so too.
Yeah. Well, so there's a second one though too. There's a second one that hit fucking South America.
Did you hear that they were saying that there were 3 that flew over while Trump was in office,
Bullshit.
and they didn't say anything about it?
That's
And
bullshit.
the Biden administration is saying that that's what happened, and it's almost like, well, he did it. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah.
just fucking.
He let one fly too.
Well, it's like he keeps touting like Biden said some shit the other day because he was doing the State of the Union or whatever. Not
No,
the
that's
State of the Union.
tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Not the State of the Union. He was touting about how he had the biggest job growth in history his first year in office.
It's true.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
Not hard when everybody has to go back to work after COVID's
Yeah,
over.
right? Like, yeah, because we had a global fucking pandemic and you got like, fuck you, man. You can't take credit for that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and honestly, he's not doing the State of the Union tomorrow. He's doing the state of the the thing.
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the state of the thing. You know, the thing.
The not so union.
It's funny how they try to spin information.
Yeah.
We've lowered gas prices X amount since we took office.
Yeah.
Did you really though?
That's after you fucking raised them
Yeah.
$40, motherfucker. Like, look at all this gas prices we lost. Bro, there's still a 2 in front of that number. It's still,
A 2. I fucking wish.
Yeah.
you guys got diesels.
Fuck, dude,
When's the last time you got gas for under $3?
This weekend?
Where?
HEB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a bunch for
Wow.
butter.
Yeah,
it's not
it's-
by
Granted,
much.
it's like $2.90 something, $2.80 something.
$2.94.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still $1 more than we were paying under fucking the last administration. You know what I mean? But the fact that he's trying to take credit for fucking gas prices
You
dropping, it's
fucking
like,
kidding me?
fuck you, man.
When I moved to Texas in October of 20, gas was $1.31 a gallon down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty all right.
Yeah. I drove a gas truck then. It was nice.
Fucking yeah, dude. Yeah, that's when you had the Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, dude, that was great. I was like, oh, bro, this is like pre-recession days, man. This is pre-2008 numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
well,
know, like-
and little did we know it was pre-recession days.
No shit.
Yeah. Well, it's not a recession if you change the definition of a recession.
That's true. That's true.
So, yeah. Like, what the like, I've tried to stay away from the whole it's a clown world fucking like memes and shit, right? God damn it. I think we all need fucking red noses. Like this, it's getting fucking silly. It's getting fucking silly, man. Well, anyways, boys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a bow on this one.
Yep.
So it's brought to you by IC Tech Coolers. Go to ictech.com. Use the code Freedom Friends 10. That gets you 10% off over there for those who get it. Go to wellness.us for all those CBD treats and needs. Use that code Freedom Friends 25. That scores you $quarter off your order. And of course, we couldn't do it without our great friends here at Warfighter Tobacco. Go over there. Use that code FTFO. That you score you that sweet boner. That sweet 15% off. Like, share, subscribe, smash those buttons. But I'm going to raise my glass. I'm going to say thanks for being my freedom friend. And Dave, once again, as always, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it when you fill in, dude. Cheers. You know, 3 little things, guys. It's pretty easy. Not hard to do at all. Dave, hit him with the first one.
As always, that's smoke on.
Your favorite?
Drink on.
And God damn it, kids.
Freedom the fuck on.
Later.